it's Tracy, and I wanted to talk to you guys about Castile Soap. So, how I got the idea for this video was, I have a goddaughter, she's 3, her name's Olivia. Hi Olivia. And she broke out in hives several weeks ago, and so I was telling her mom, I was like, you should really switch her soap to Castile Soap, because, you know, when you have an allergic reaction, they didn't know what it was from, and so you kind of just have to figure it out based on, you know, process of elimination. And one of her, or the soap that she was using was, even though it was a baby soap, it still had, when I looked at the ingredients, it still had some pretty harsh things that could, you know, skin irritants is what it had. And so I was like, you should really switch her to using a Castile Soap. It's better for you and it doesn't have all the harsh irritants. So I sent my friend a link to the Castile Soap, and then she started using it. She ordered it, started using it. Her whole family uses it now, her husband, and Olivia, and they are enjoying it. And she said that she finds that her skin isn't as dry after she gets out of the shower. And Olivia does take medicine for her allergies now, so I don't know if it was the soap or not, but anyway, they're loving it, and so I thought I would do a video on it as kind of a what is Castile Soap kind of video. Now, I was introduced to Castile Soap a couple of years ago by my cousin. She had it at her house when I came to visit her in Maryland, and she used it as a face wash. And the Castile Soap she was using, I don't even remember what brand it was. I don't remember, but it had a whole bunch of really good stuff in it. Like, it had like apple cider vinegar in the Castile Soap and all this stuff, and she used it as a face wash in the morning, and as well as a body wash in the shower. So that's how I started using it, is I was like, this is really interesting, and the ingredients are all natural. It's mostly oils and all that stuff, and it doesn't have, you know, sulfates in it. It doesn't have harsh chemicals. It doesn't have parabens or anything like that in the actual soap. It's just all these natural ingredients, which I will get to in just a few minutes. So Castile Soap, this is the one that I order, and I order it from vitacost.com. And no, I'm not affiliated with Vitacost. They don't know I'm making this video. I'm not getting paid or anything like that to talk about Dr. Woods or Vitacost, just as a disclaimer. So I order it from there, and this is actually the Baby Mild Castile Soap with organic shea butter. There's different types of Castile Soap. There's peppermint, and that kind of makes your skin like tingle afterwards if you're looking for like a refreshing feeling. It's great if you want to shower with that after the gym. I love the peppermint one for when you're on really hot, sweaty days, or if you've been working out in the yard, or you've gone for a long run and you come home and you take a shower. It's really refreshing. I also love the tea tree version of the Castile Soap. I've used that one. I've used the unscented Dr. Bronner's. There's like different types of different companies that make it. This is the one that I get because I find that this is the cheapest, and it's, you know, pretty much the exact same thing. But Dr. Bronner's is another more popular one, and that's more accessible because you can get that from Target as well as like Whole Foods. And then there's also Desert Essence, which I know you can get from Whole Foods, because that's where I purchased that one. But this is what I have right now, and it's hypoallergenic, and I really like the baby one because it smells like a baby. Like, has like a powdery smell, so I really enjoy that. And this has shea butter in it, so it's like extra moisturizing, because Castile Soap, even though it's made with oils, I don't want to say it's drying to the skin, but, you know, since it's cleansing your skin, it's still stripping some of the natural moisture off. So this shea butter, I find, combats that the best, and so it makes me not have to put on lotion after I get out of the shower. I still do, just for extra moisture, but you know, if I didn't, my skin doesn't feel tight, and it doesn't, you know, have like that really soapy like film. So part 1 of the story was Olivia. Part 2 of the story was, in the process of moving, I had a bottle of Castile Soap. It was the unscented Dr. Bronner's version, and I was using it to clean things, and I'll get to the uses of Castile Soap in a minute. But I was using it to like clean stuff in the bathroom, and I ran out. So when I was taking a shower, I had to use bar soap, which is what I had on hand, and it's just one of the commercial bar soaps that we see in, you know, Target or Walmart or in your local grocery store. And I used it for about 2 weeks before I got a chance to order or purchase some more Castile Soap. And if you follow me on Twitter, then I tweeted about having this strange rash like on my wrist. It was like right here. And I thought it was from a bracelet that I'd put on. All of my stuff had been in storage, and so I put on the bracelet, and I was thinking, you know, maybe it was in storage, it was dusty, I don't know, something that was on the bracelet irritated my wrist, so I had this rash. So I switched the bracelet from my left side to my right side because I wanted to see if I would get the same reaction. I did not get the same rash on my right hand, so I was like, okay, it's obviously not the bracelet. So it wasn't the bracelet, still had a strange rash on my wrist, didn't know what it was. So then I got the same rash like on my right shoulder, and I was like, okay, maybe it was my sheets. I got new sheets or whatever, so I washed my sheets, and still these random rashes were popping up all over like my arms. And then I decided, you know what? I bet it's from the soap, because one, the soap that I was using, it's a soap, and it has, you know, perfume and all these things that, and I haven't used bar soap in years. Even before I used bar soap, I was using body wash. So years and years and years have gone by since I've been using bar soap. And so I was like, you know what, let me just order my Castile soap online and start using that. I actually stopped using the bar soap, and I was using a Burt's Bees shampoo to shampoo my body, because I figure it pretty much has the same stuff in it. So I was actually using that, and the rash on my arms was getting better. So it really was from the bar soap, because of all the fragrances and the perfumes and just the harsh chemicals that go into making a bar soap. It was really irritating my skin. I hadn't used bar soap years, since I can't even remember, since, I mean, maybe like 15 years since I've used bar soap, honestly. Yeah, it's been forever. Since I was like, you know, probably even before I was a teenager. So yeah, I would say like 15 years. Okay, so so I got my Castile soap in the mail, and I started using it again. I was really, really happy that I got it, because now I no longer have that strange rash on my wrist and my shoulder. So, Castile soap, let's get into it. What is Castile soap, which is what this video is about? Okay, I'm gonna read to you what the ingredients are, and maybe that'll give you an idea of what it is. Okay, so it's made from purified water, saponified coconut and olive oils with retained glycerin, hemp oil, vitamin E, and then it has plant-derived cellulose, and then it has sea salt, citric acid, organic shea butter, and rosemary extract. So we know what all of those things are. They're all natural things. I use coconut oil in my hair, and this has coconut oil in it. Now, the saponification process is where they take the oil and they take what is called lye water, and they mix it together, and there's some sort of chemical reaction that turns the lye water and the oil, usually olive or coconut or some sort of carrier oil like that, it turns it into a soap. So this actually does sud. If I put it on my hands or on my body, I use it with a puff in the shower, and it suds up, and then I wash my body with it. But that is not the only way that I use Castile soap. As I said earlier, I was using it to clean stuff because it's fantastic for cleaning things. Like I use it to clean my bathroom. I use it to, you know, if I want to wash things down, because it doesn't have anything harsh in it. So I use it to wash my dog's toys. I've used it for laundry detergent before. I've used it for dish detergent before when I don't have any. So the uses and the possibilities of the Castile soap, I mean, are endless. One of my favorite ways to use it is to clean my makeup brushes. And I'm not going to show you exactly what that looks like, but my makeup brushes, okay. So here are my makeup brushes. So let's say this makeup brush, for example, the stippling brush, because I use it for foundation. Sometimes I use stippling brushes for blush, and you can see that, you know, the colors are on there. And oftentimes with stippling brushes and other brushes that, you know, are light colored, you can stain the actual brush. And I find that the coconut oil, I find that the Castile soap really does do a great job of deep cleansing makeup brushes. Like, it gets the stain away, it cleans them fantastically. It's great on synthetic brushes just alone. With my natural hair bristle brushes, and I don't have very many natural haired ones, but there are a few. With the natural haired bristled brushes, I do add a little bit of either olive oil or melted coconut oil, sometimes sweet almond oil, just like 2 or 3 drops to the Castile soap so that it can nourish the brush. What was I saying? Yes, fantastic for cleaning makeup brushes. And you know, cleaning makeup brushes is pretty self-explanatory, but if you want to know how I deep clean mine using Castile soap, then let me know. I'll make a video showing you how I do that, including the oils that I use when I want to nourish my brushes. Okay, so yes. Yes, yes, and yes. On the Dr. Bronner's one, it actually tells you like all the uses for Castile soap. Some people, brush their teeth with it. I've never tried that, and I don't know how that would taste because it may be weird, but some people do. It also says you can use it for a relaxing bath. Squeeze a capful or two in running water to create a soothing soak. I don't soak in tubs, so I don't do that, but if taking baths in tubs and stuff is your thing, then this may be a great option for you. It comes this is the big 32 ounce bottle. It also comes in a 16 ounce, and this is about $7.50 roughly if you get it online. If you buy it from like Whole Foods, it'll be a little bit more expensive than that, like somewhere between I would say like $10 and $20 for a 32 ounce bottle. It's a little runny. If you can see that, it's runny, and that's normal for Castile soap. It is a runny soap, but you don't have to use a ton. Like, you're not squeezing out a ton whenever you take a shower or anything like that. It really does lather well. And it also, has never been tested on animals, no artificial ingredients, and no animal ingredients. So that is a good. Okay, so this, like I said, does have shea butter. They do have versions that don't contain the shea butter. If shea butter is not your thing, then that's fine too. I'll read to you what the back says just so that you can get some more information. But it says, baby mild soap with organic shea butter blends the natural healing properties of olive oil with the moisturizing benefits of shea butter, vitamin E, and botanical extracts to create a hypoallergenic soap, mild enough for even a baby's sensitive skin, certified hypoallergenic by the Consumer Product Testing Company. So if you have sensitive skin, then I would definitely go with the baby version. They also have an unscented baby version if you don't want it smells powdery, like it smells like baby powder. So if you don't like that scent, or you don't like things with scent, then they do have an unscented version of this. Again, like I said, there's like an almond one, there's tea tree, there's peppermint. I also have this one here. This is the, it says pure black soap with organic shea butter, but I do consider this a Castile soap because it is created using saponified coconut, hemp, and olive oils. And then that's the second ingredient, just like this one, after water. And then they add in the black soap. So black soap we know is really good for you because I'll tell you why. It has antioxidants of vitamin A and E, so that's why this is really good. And Tony actually really enjoys the smell of this one. It smells kind of natural to me, like it just smells like natural soap, not like woodsy, but like, I don't know, it has a natural smell. Sorry, this video is so choppy because my dog is in my closet chewing up some, I don't know what he's chewing. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, so these are the two that I'm using right now. When I order some more, I usually order two at a time, 2 or 3 at a time, just because it helps, like save on shipping. And then when I run out of one, I won't, be like, oh, like, spastic. So, and then I won't have to go to bar soap again and give myself a rash. So I do order like 2 or 3 at a time. The baby one is definitely my favorite, as well as the peppermint and the tea tree oil. I use it to, it's in my hand pump in my bathroom for when I wash my hands, which is really convenient because sometimes if I'm not wearing makeup throughout the day, or if I just want to do like a quick wash of my face in the morning when I wake up, then this is great to use. I don't use it to take off my makeup or anything like that, but if I'm not wearing makeup during that day, then it's great to just kind of cleanse off all the gross stuff that you get from just being out and about in the world and all that stuff. So that is Castile soap. There's a ton of more uses I'm sure that you can think of that I have not mentioned in this video. There are tons of websites that talk about Castile soap. I will try to find some more uses and sort of type those out in the bottom so that you can see all of the uses and benefits of using Castile soap instead of using harsh products, or products that are harsher rather, like bar soap, or even body washes. They contain sulfates, and sulfates we know are not that great for your skin. They strip off every bit of oil. We know that this stuff does not contain sulfates, and it doesn't contain anything that's harsh. It's really just natural products like oils, extracts, and things that we can pronounce. So that's why that's so great for your skin, and I really do love it. The smell, if you enjoy the smell, stays on your skin for a good amount of time. And if you don't like to smell like baby powder, or you don't like to smell like anything, then just get the unscented version of the Castile soap. And there are several different, you know, companies. Again, this is just the one that I use because I find that it's the cheapest, but you know, you can go with whatever works best for you. They all seem to work exactly the same to me, so I'm gonna go with the cheapest one. So yeah, that is what I can say about Castile soap. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Take care. Talk to you guys next video. Bye.